Bellator 255 gonna take place on April 2nd, and well, main card I expect a good main card. Honestly, I really expect a good main card. We're gonna start with the beginning. Matt MITRIONE versus TYRELL Fortune. Matt MITRIONE 13'8", 6'3", meets TYRELL Fortune 9'1", 6'2". Matt MITRIONE a bit heavier. In his last, Matt MITRIONE didn't have a good streak at the moment. He suffered back-to-back losses to Ryan Bader, Sergey Kharitonov, Timothy Johnson, and he had no contest against Sergey Kharitonov. He is a former UFC fighter, very good karateka, as well as, great striking. 79 inches is his reach, great southpaw fighter, and Mr. Nut. Yeah, I like to call him Mr. Nut. Black belt in Shotokan Karate, great striker, really great striker. On the other side, TYRELL Fortune riding score 9-1, outstanding wrestler out of Boca Raton, Florida, 76.5 inches. He outworks Said Soma. Also, we had accidental low blow against Jack May. He lost to Timothy Johnson, but I simply see this as a big mismatch because Azuna, Anivu, Rudy Shafrot, Ryan Pokrivki, they were all dominantly outworked by TYRELL Fortune. He stopped some of them were choked out, some of them were outworked, but this elite level wrestler, I just think he will be too much for Matt MITRIONE, unless MITRIONE keeps the fight standing and knocks him out cold, but that's not going to happen. I'm picking TYRELL Fortune. Next fight is Alejandra Lara versus Keina Watanabe. Alejandra Lara 5'7", and Alejandra Lara is 9'3", while Keina Watanabe 5'6", 125 pounds, 9'01", undefeated Japanese prospect. Alejandra Lara is very skillful when it comes to submission game, especially with arm bars and rear naked chokes. And she lost to Ilya McFarlane and Juliana Velasquez. But here is a big problem also to Sabina Mazo. Here is a big problem. Keina Watanabe is also master of submissions. Judoka, 9'01", very muscular, very strong girl. 66 is her reach. Alejandra Lara's reach is, I think, 67, not sure. But Keina Watanabe literally brutally grounded and pounded Ilara Joanne, and she was so good at rising where she outworked Justina Haba. I assume Keina Watanabe will take this fight to the ground and probably ground and pound Alejandra Lara or defeat her via unanimous decision. I simply see Keina Watanabe as a stronger fighter. I also see this as a mismatch. Next one is NEIMAN Gracie versus Jason Jackson. NEIMAN Gracie, 6'0", 74 inches, jiu-jitsu expert, second degree black belt in jiu-jitsu, 10-1. You know that he has medals from World Jiu-Jitsu Championship, Pan Jiu-Jitsu, Pan American. I'm gonna skip that part right now. He choked out, he stopped via submission Bobby Flynn, like Rudy Bears, Zach Busia, Javier Torres, Ed Root, even John Fitch. Man, he hooked John Fitch. Only Rory McDonald survived until the end with NEIMAN Gracie. The other side, Jason Jackson is a good fighter, 13-4. I'm a big fan of Jason Jackson. 6'1", 77.5 is his reach, massive reach advantage in the favor of Jason Jackson, but he'll have to keep the fight standing. Not gonna be an easy job against NEIMAN Gracie. NEIMAN Gracie showed that he knows to strike. In the fight against Rory McDonald, he knows to strike very well. So Jason Jackson is better when it comes to cardio, but I doubt this will go to judges' scorecards or decision. Jason Jackson in the last 3 matches, decision wins over Kiichi Kunimoto, Jordan Main, and Benson Henderson. He only lost to Ed Root, but yeah, he's powerful, man. He's powerful, skillful on the ground, great striking. Jason Jackson is a better striker. NEIMAN Gracie is knows to strike, but he's better on the ground. But I'm picking NEIMAN Gracie here, but we will see. Then we have USMAN Nurmagomedov versus Mike Hamel. You all know Usman Nurmagomedov. There's no need to speak anything about him. 5'11", fighting out of Moscow, Russia, and great striker. He stopped majority of fighters at United Arab Emirates, Warriors, Fight Nights Global, GFC. He's just a great striker with good stand-up, with good ground game, especially good submission game. But he is predominantly striker. Then we have Mike Hamel, 7'4". Well, Mike Hamel is going to be a challenge. 5'7", 68 inches is his reach. Mike Hamel is going to be a challenge for Usman Nurmagomedov. While many people believe this is a mismatch, I don't think that. I think Mike Hamel will be a decent rival. He lost to Adam Boric via split decision. I mean, this just speaks about his toughness. It's never easy to survive the whole match with Adam Boric, so, I mean, hats off to him. At LFA, he was losing to Bruno Souza, Jordan Vinsky, Toninho Gavinho, but it seems he is not a bad fighter at all. I mean, Mike Hamel's cardio is not bad at all. He knows to strike. He knows to keep the fight standing well, but also kind of clash of two fighters good in a stand-up. I'm gonna pick USMAN NURMAGOMEDOV. I think he's more well-rounded fighter. Patricio Freire versus Emmanuel Sanchez. Well, it already happened. Emmanuel Sanchez lost to Patricio Freire via unanimous decision in Bellator 209, but it was a great barn burner. It was an outstanding fight, and Emmanuel Sanchez is a well-rounded fighter, black belt in karate, BJJ. On the other side, we got Patricio Freire, black belt in BJJ and a good striker. Freire is like 5'5", 65.5 inches, and Emmanuel Sanchez is 5'9", 76 inches is his reach. Wow, significant reach advantage. So if Emmanuel Sanchez keeps the fight standing, he shouldn't be having much of problems, but considering the fact that Freire knows to duck under and slam into his face, not gonna be an easy job. Even Emmanuel Sanchez could win if he drags the fight to the ground. Technically, I mean, Patricio Freire is a fearsome striker. I even dare to say that Freire is better striker than Emmanuel Sanchez, but I don't know. I think we are going to watch the reprise of the first fight. It was a real all-around war. Both fighters are so extremely tough. I don't know. I'm picking Freire, but this is so tough to pick. The former Bellator featherweight and lightweight champ should be better in this fight, but it's gonna be a close one. I'm picking Freire to win this one. So you heard my picks. Good luck, guys, and bettors also. I also forgot to mention that Emmanuel Sanchez's ground game might create serious problems to Patricio Freire, especially considering the fact that he is very good off his back and he is very good on the ground. Plus, his cardio is not bad at all. I mean, he outworked Daniel Pineda, he outworked Henry Corrales, he outworked Marcos Galvao. I mean, these are big names. Patricio Freire's greatest advantage is that big right hand. You know that he turned the lights out on Pedro Carvalho. You watched that fight. That big right hand is nasty, and that big right hand could really create serious issues. And against Emmanuel Sanchez, it's going to be a really great fight. But I predict Patricio Freire to win this fight, so I'm going with Freire. And let's see which way the fight is going to go. Yeah, I am very happy because Bellator is back.